I just check my bank account and I'm good. I'm flexing, yeah, cause my singles going off in my hood. I'm flexing, yeah, everywhere I go, you know it's all love. I'm flexing.
Yo, what's good, Crazy Nation? It's your boy Espy of the Crazy. You know what it is? I'm back again with another reaction. This is to RORA performing Start Over by Kaho. Let's get it. Let's go. On Wendy's.
그럼 우리 로라 씨의 목소리로
Wendy's
시작이라는 곡 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
새로운 시작은 늘 설레게 하지 모든 걸 이겨낼 것처럼 시간이 뒤쫓는 시계바늘처럼 앞질러 가고 싶어 하지 그 어려운 선을 넘어
Indie RORA. I like it.
새로운 시작은 늘 설레게 하지 모든 걸 이겨낼 것처럼 시간이 뒤쫓는 시계바늘처럼 앞질러 가고 싶어 하지 그 어려운 선을 넘어 저마다 삶을 향해 때론 저마다 삶을 향해 때론 원망도 하겠지 그 선을 먼저 넘지 말라고 I can fly the sky never gonna stay 내가 지쳐 I can fly the
Ooh, that's interesting how she does that. It's like a vulnerable voice and then goes into a more powerful section. That's nice.
선을 먼저 넘지 말라고 I can fly the sky never gonna stay 내가 지쳐 쓰러질 때까지 어떤 이유도 어떤 변명도 지금 내겐 용기가
Her voice has developed so much. Obviously, filling the role of Rami helps massively. But man, her voice has developed a lot in such a short period. It's nice. It's really showing how much strength she's got in her voice now.
너질 때까지 어떤 이유도 어떤 변명도 지금 내겐 용기가 필요해 다시 시작해
Nice. Damn. This is what I thought RORA was going to become. If y'all ever watch my the last evaluations and stuff like that, this is what I was expecting from RORA. I felt like straight away I was like, oh, her voice is gonna grow, and it's gonna grow a lot. It's interesting that it's grown this quickly, but fuck, it's so interesting. Such an interesting take. The original has that rock burn, but she's using her color to power it, not just rock. That's why I said it sounds more indie, like indie rock. You know what I'm talking about? It reminds me of like that indie rock, and that's why I was like, ooh, okay, this sounds more indie, which is pretty cool. I like how she used her vulnerability to show like how what I like is when artists show I don't know how to word this because people get offended when I said this about Parita as well. It's showing like a bit more of like a weaker side of them. And I know it's vulnerability, but it's not gentler either though, because they're purposely making their voice sound weak. So I don't know how else you word that. Do you get what I mean? It's on purpose that they're making their voice sound weird. And that's not being vulnerable. Being vulnerable isn't making your voice sound weaker. Do you get what I mean by that? That's not being vulnerable. And that's not being gentle either. So I don't know how the fuck you word it. Delicate? Yeah, delicate's probably a more better way to explain it. But you know what I mean? Like they literally make, but it's not soft. It sounds like it's cracking. Listen to the way RORA sings this. It sounds like she's on the like edge of her voice cracking. I don't know what the fuck you call that. Because it's not gentle, it's not soft, it's not delicate either. It's the way that she's singing. Cynthia does it in the fucking other video. In thing. It's a technique. It's a technique. I just don't know what the fuck they call it. I know it's a technique. I just don't know what the word is. Like, listen to this. Listen to the way she starts this, right? And it's not tender, it's not vulnerable, it's not any of that. This is mad low, by the way, which I fucking love. Y'all know me when it comes to like low voices. Oh my god. This. What's that? Because that's not tender, it's not soft, it's not delicate, and it's not gentle. Because it's still strong. But it's like it's like a weak kind of strong. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to like word it correctly. Because what I'm saying is, I'm not saying she can't sing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she can sing, but it's by choice she's using that type of singing. I just don't know how to word it. Because, you know, it builds up to the chorus. The chorus is the stronger part where she goes a bit... That's why I said it. I was like, oh, that's mad. How she goes from like this very... It's all of those words, I guess. Delicate, soft, whatever. Like all of that combined. But the chorus is where it hits. You know, the chorus is where the heart is in the song. That's incredible, that part.
다시는 나를 잃고 싶지 않아 내 전부를 걸었으니까 원하는 대로 다 가질 거야 그게 바로 내 꿈으로 걸었어 내 전부를 걸었으니까 원하는 대로 다
people called me crazy when I said that RORA has the highest potential in this group, vocally. And I still believe that. I still believe that the more I hear it. Like, the more I hear her sing, I feel like her voice is going to develop in ways that I don't think people are going to expect. It's going to be interesting to hear her voice in 6 months, yet alone a year. In 6 months, I can't imagine how much her voice is going to be different. It's insane how much her voice has developed already. That smile. That smile, it's interesting because it's nerves, but as well, the smile, it's so good.
너무 좋은데요?
지금 시작이 잘 됐나요?
너무.
아, 다행이다.
완전. 그 약간 로라 씨가
She killed that.
부르면 약간의 그 설레임이 들어간 느낌이 있어가지고
네, 감사합니다.
That's 100% true, especially in the chorus.
좋았어요.
너무 좋아.
저희도 좋았는데 강사님이 더 좋아하실 것 같기는 해요.
괜찮으신가요?
She killed that. She really killed that. That was really nice. That was really nice. Her voice is very interesting because she's able to go places that some of the other members can't, which is very intriguing to me. She has a very unique tone. Like, what I noticed is, especially in the chorus when she's singing Bright, it's literally like she can brighten a day. There's so much like light and like energy, which is really nice. It looks so natural to her. She wasn't looking like she's dying as many singers do when singing. 100%. But that's what happens when you let a member grow into the group naturally. You know, like where all these stupid people were saying that, oh, you have to do it straight away. Technically, it wasn't. It took Rami getting sick for it to happen. If we're being honest, for her to go to the fullest that she's wanting to go. You know, like, yeah, but think about what it took. It took a lot. It didn't take like, you know what I mean? Like, it became to a situation where it's, you either sink or swim. That's the situation. You either sink or swim. And she went, I'm gonna rise to the occasion. Like she's always done. RORA proved in the show, whenever she came under pressure, she popped up. She always proved everyone wrong. You know, everyone's like, oh, she's too young. Da, 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 da. It never mattered. Whenever RORA was like under pressure, out of nowhere, it was like something switched on. If you watch the last evaluations all over again, you see that. Isn't it RORA that they said that she wasn't gonna... Remember, RORA wasn't meant to be in the group. At one point, she wasn't going to be in the group. That tells you everything about what she's done. Her and Asa weren't meant to be in the group. And look at RORA now. She keeps on getting better. You know, people go, oh, she can't do the drip thing. She can't do click-clack. Look at her now. Remember? That's what people were saying. Oh, it doesn't suit her. Yeah, it doesn't suit her now. Just because it doesn't suit someone now doesn't mean that it's not going to suit them later. You got to watch more performances. You got to keep on watching. That's the problem. Most people watch one performance or hear the recording behind and go, oh, they can't do it. Look at Ion now when she does that fucking high note from Drip. It looks like it's it looks like it's nothing to them. And that's the thing. I hate one of the things that I hate about music in general, life in general, is how easy people get hated on for stuff that happens very early. You know, like, I listen to music, I'm like, damn, bro, like, this just gets hated for no reason. And I feel like it must be so hard being in these girls' positions. Because it's like, oh, they're not as good as this, they're not as good as that. They're always being compared to something. Michael Jackson wasn't always Michael Jackson. He grew into Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Taylor Swift wasn't always Taylor Swift. Like, it's amazing to me how people get offended when you say that the artists are growing and developing. Let them develop. Let them develop first. Don't just straight away, oh, they can't sing. They're horrible. You know, it's crazy to me how you're not allowed to develop anymore. It's instant, oh, they're not good enough. Throw them away. Off a bad performance. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even saying like RORA. Like, I don't think I've ever heard RORA have a bad performance. But that's the way the society is now. It's just instantly, it's enough. That's enough. We don't want to hear from them again. And it's just crazy. It's just so interesting to me. Like, I remember I said from the get-go, I said, RORA has one of the highest potentials vocally. And everyone goes, oh, how can you say that? Da, 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 da. Look at her now. She's proving everyone wrong. And she's always done that. People forget how young they are and that becoming a full-fledged musician takes 10 years, which means they're super impressive starting. Yeah, 100%. It's impressive that they're this talented already. Yet alone, it's impressive that a singer, her age, knows enough of her voice. Most singers don't know their voices until like they're in their 30s. Not even their 20s. Not even... How old is she now? 18? 19? How old is she now? She's still in her teens, right? 16. Yeah, sorry. I was like, she's still in her teens, right? Like, the fact that she has a voice like this at 16. She has a more developed voice than a lot of other artists at the age of 16. Trust me. We've listened to a lot of artists that are that age. There's been a lot of big artists that came out around that time. You know, that have released music around that age. The thing is that I hate the mentality that people don't let people grow. I hate that. It's one of the things that I can't stand. It's like judging a YouTuber off their first video ever. Right? It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. You can't judge off that. Because the first video is always the most awkward one. But you see the growth. You always see the growth. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. So, if y'all like this, give this a thumbs up. None of that. Comment if you want to see more. Subscribe. And remember, keep living a crazy life. And stay blessed. Peace. Laters. Whoop.